Why yes, I am a galactic rocket-slinging square that blows my enemies to smithereens and coins. Yes, I do wear a sweet cowboy hat from time to time, and yeah, you know what? From time to time, I do swing a chicken at my enemies. Problem, bud? Listen, I want to have a little talk about the birds and the bees. The squares and the guns. That's better. Square heroes! Rolls off the tongue easier than Mufasa on a cliff. And if you don't understand that reference, you're probably too young to watch this, so get to step in. Square Heroes is a fantastic indie game made by Gnomic Studios, and I'm going to show you why it's an excellent pick-up-and-play title on the PS4. A few hours of play hasn't really introduced any story. All I know is I'm a square that changes with each passing stage. This crazy doctor guy that seems to be your creator, and it's your job to travel to different stages, completing game modes like Team Deathmatch, Capture and Hold, or Survival. All fun, and all have their online multiplayer counterparts. Unfortunately, the PS4 version was rather quiet online, but what I did play was fun and fast-paced. This is an interesting type of style for a game. It's almost like a bullet hell, kind of like a space shooter. You control your movement with the left analog stick, and you aim at the right analog stick. You have multiple tiers of weapons, ranging from spear guns, to shotguns, to pistols, to rocket launchers, with a final upgrade which you can either cause like a health regen, ammo regen, or some kind of other bonus. How you advance tiers is killing the random monsters that spawn in the arena, but you can also kill other players or NPCs to collect a larger bounty of coins. Throughout the killing, you gain experience and level up, unlocking different melee weapons, ranging from chickens to battle axes, which all have individual attacks and bonuses. You also unlock different hats, which will grant different abilities like 20% additional explosive damage in exchange for 10% additional melee damage against you. There's a single player mode which is fantastic for leveling up, especially before you tackle the multiplayer mode where people have perfected their class and unlock specialized weapons. It's essentially a tutorial for the bigger stage, which is online. So put in some time and show everyone who the big bad square is. Worms was a game that was special to a lot of people in terms of gameplay mechanics. While these games are not particularly similar in gameplay, graphics wise they share a similar feel. The multicolored squares are very square-like and true to what squares are, which are squares. If you have a lame friend that you call a square, they're not that kind of square. They're a cool square, like with sunglasses. The real graphic fun is in the different places you can fight, out in space or even in a desert, for example. The music has a very retro feel to it. It reminds me of the old days of Super Nintendo shoot-'em-up titles. There's normally too much action to pay close attention to the soundtrack, however. Perhaps I would have noticed a little more if I adjusted the volume to be just a little louder. One thing I noticed that I think should be changed after the matches: when you level up, you're awarded different hats, blah blah blah, we know about hats. But they're automatically equipped. The only way to correct the hat situation is to go back to the beginning screen and change it there. If you're playing a group you like to play against or with, leaving is a pain in the square. Square Heroes is an excellent little time waster, especially for those who have friends coming for couch co-op. It's easy enough for anyone to pick up, it's not hard to learn, but of course with everything, how well you do is based on your own personal abilities. Square Heroes can be found on the PlayStation Store for $20, and is it $20 well spent? I would say so. It offers some fun times, and when you get an online match going, it's a hectic and heart-pumpingly good time. Check it out, Gnomic Studios did a fantastic job. Thanks for coming by to watch this First Impressions. Be sure to like and subscribe, there's always new videos in the works. And as I love to say, until next time!
Mrs. Sass approves this message.